Alright, welcome back everybody. Now we're going to get on to the looping through cells portion. And probably I'm going to teach you the fundamentals behind actually looping through the cells in your worksheet and the different ways you can do it. Actually, two different ways. I'm going to show you the for next loop and the do loop. And there's different variations of the for next and the do loop, but primarily for the for next, I loop through the cells in your worksheet. There, for basically it's for something to something, and then next. So we do it for do this until this happens, and that's kind of the do loop. But you do it until you do the do loop until a true statement happens. But you do the for next for every cell on the worksheet. Do something, okay, or evaluate a cell that you get to. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the for next. Again, it's for every cell on the worksheet, or for all the cells that I'm looping through. I want to evaluate each cell. So I'm going to go ahead and start it off here. If you notice, I have the public sub again for every cell, and then I have LNG run. I'm naming this as long because it goes up to 65,536, and that's how many rows are in the worksheet. So I'm doing this from 1 to 536. So I'm saying for LNG row, okay, right now it equals nothing. It's nothing. I want to go through from 1 to row 65,536. Okay, I want to do every row worksheet, and then I'm going to plug in a value on worksheets. This worksheet, sheet 1, range A. Okay, A1. Remember, range is a cell on your, it's the address of a cell on your worksheet. So if I go back to Excel here, I'm going to see my this is cell A1, this is cell A2, range A3. Okay, range is not just a bunch of cells, it's one individual cell. So we have one cell, that's a range, or a range could encompass a lot of cells. Okay, so we can loop a range, or we can loop one cell, and this is looping every row, all the cells that are on the rows that we specify. So worksheets, I'm saying the worksheet again, range A. Okay, range A. So really, this is column A. Okay, every cell in column A. And I'm going from 1 to the end. So I'm doing A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. And I'm saying that in the code, loops range A. And here it's going to be variable because it's going to increase each time. So watch this. I'm going to put this breakpoint right here. Let's click at the end because I'm going to stop the code. I'll press F5. And then I'm saying, okay, the first row, range A1. Okay. Now, we don't know what A1 is, so I'm going to show you a little way to identify if you're saying, man, this thing's kind of cryptic. I wonder what this means, what it says. Here's a way to look for it. Look at what it says. You go to something called the immediate window. And to get to the immediate window, I'm going to press Control and then the G key on the keyboard. And I don't know if you, well, I guess you can see it right on the bottom of your screen. And then I'm going to type. I'm going to copy this particular group of cells here, and then I'm going to highlight and copy it, and then I'll press Control C on my keyboard. Okay. Then I do a question mark. So the immediate window acts as like a little calculator, and I can figure out what the cells represent and what I'm trying to find out. It's kind of like a little magic 8-ball, if you will. It tells me the answer. So my question is what is range A in LNG row? Well, right now I don't know, so I'm gonna press enter, and nothing's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at what is. Let's try this again. And oh, now it's telling me A1. Okay, so this tells me nothing, but this tells me something. A and L and G row really means A1. So if I say range, the first one, range L and G row, it's going to be row 1. Okay, and I'm going to say range A1 is equal to 1. Now it's up to 2. Okay, now let's look down here again. I say so I'm going at the end, okay, keyword end of the row, L and G row, and pressing enter on my keyboard. Now it's A2. Okay, this is also called the immediate window. You can go up here to menu bar, go view immediate window. Okay, view immediate window. And this VBA window looks the same no matter what version of Excel you're using. So if you're using Excel 07, it's going to look good. It's going to look the same if you use Excel 10 or Excel 2010. It's going to look the same. So if you use a previous version, like I'm using right now, Excel 2002, and it's probably going to look the same as what your screen looks like, no matter what version of Excel you're using. So right now we're on cell A2. Okay, now I'm going to step through this again, and next. Okay, next, watch this change. I'm hovering over the variable L and G row. It's going to go to 3. Okay, then it's going to go to the next one, 4. Then it's going to the next one, 5. And then it's going to the next one, 6. And since I can watch and see how these rows are incrementing, I can go ahead and it's writing to these cells each time. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stop this because you'll probably get the point. Well, actually, I'm going to let it go and see how fast it's writing down the cells right now. Okay. I think it's still writing because the computer froze up on me. So let's see, it's still writing. Oh, it is done. So I'm going down to the bottom of the row. Wow. 65,536. You see it. It wrote to the very bottom of the sheet. The very last row. Okay. That's all the cells. So really, now if I want to go here to my other worksheet, this is my buyers 2010 worksheet, and here I'm looped through these cells right here, E2, and really evaluate. I want to see if a cell turns out to be Reynolds. Okay, and if a cell is Reynolds, write yes in row, and the corresponding column, row, column F. Okay, Reynolds. So back here I'm going to say go ahead and copy, run this out. Let's go and run this. Actually, I'm going to start a new sub here. So I'm going to move all this stuff down. I'm going to say public sub for next 2. Okay, so I want to do it. Then I don't want it to mess up me. Thinking that I have an ambiguous name here. LNG row as long, wrong one, as long. Then I'm going to go from 4 LNG row equals 1 to here. I'm doing 100. I have 41 rows, so I'm only gonna, actually I could just do okay, 42 just for example. So I'm not going to do all these rows. I'm just going to do rows to 42. Okay, and then I'm going to formulate my next statement. I want to make sure that I have, okay, it's going from each row from 1 to 42, and then I'm going to say if let's say if, notice that when I press down arrow it says expected expression because it's expecting it at the end here. So let's say worksheets, and then that's buyer 2010. Let's see, buyers 2010, and then dot range, and then I'm going to say E. Okay, this is by far the easier way to look at it. If you do a range, and then okay, I'm looping every item in that one column there, E. Okay, item E, LNG row. If column worksheet equals Reynolds, I think it's Reynolds. I gotta make sure I'm right. Then sort of, in order for me not to have to type, I want to copy this. Okay, column F, I want to do the corresponding row column next to that, and then I'm going to finish this off the end F, and then I'm going to say column F equals yes. Okay, so I'm saying if let's see, if I have Reynolds over here, then put yes right here. Okay, to kind of flag the rows. Or maybe you want to see if a certain number, the cost, is above 1300. Okay, there are different variations you can do here, but we're just doing Reynolds, so you get the idea. Okay, and then I'm going to step through the code here. So the first one is row 1. Let's see if row 1, oh, it is Reynolds. So if row 1 is Reynolds, just happens to be, equals Reynolds, maybe I spelled it wrong, column E, Reynolds. Let's see, column E. What is column E anyway? If you are confused about what column E is, I would say go down here into your immediate window and paste the number. Paste it. Okay? I don't know what it is. What is it? Oh, the column E1 is buyer. So that's wrong. Actually, it's row 2 that's Reynolds. So, aha. So now it's row 2. Okay, row 2. So if it's column, oh, now it's Reynolds? Yes. And notice that it's going to do, let's see, yes. So it put a yes out here. So Reynolds is yes. And then I go down through, I'm just going to press F5 to complete it. And it's going to go through all these. Then I can take this row right here. I could put a, let's say, flag right here. And I could put a little thing. I could sort by that column and just work on these 11 rows instead of having to deal with 41 rows. With these, yeah, 11 rows. Okay? That's another thing you can do with the For Next. Now maybe you want to step backwards through this. Okay? So I'm going to go over here to the to our crash course and take this bit of code here, and I'm going to go ahead and go down a bit and For Next backwards, prettify this bit. Okay, let's see. And now I'm going to do this. Okay. Excuse me. Now, this the key. Excuse me. I get a drink of water. The key to the going backwards is this. It's this syntax right here. The step -1. Okay, so we're going backwards. 65,536 to 1. Okay, so as you can see, we're going backwards and then step -1. So the real key is this. We want to go backwards. I want to back through the rows here, and we're saying the range is going to be equal to LG row. Actually, let's make column B. Okay, or let's make some different C. Okay, so now LG row is 65,000, and now we're going to say, okay, now the row is going to be, now watch the number goes down. 65,535 is next. 65,535. 65,534. Bang. I want a little indicator at the end of the code saying that I'm done, because I don't know when things will be done. So I'm going to say a message box complete. I like to do this just because it tells me when I'm done. Okay, message box complete. Bang. I just press F5 there and have it go through the whole thing, and then it's going to tell me it's complete. Otherwise, I'm guessing. I'm trying to figure out, okay, is it actually done yet or what? Okay, now it's complete. Okay, now I don't have to wait around saying that, oh man, it's going to take for, is it done yet? Is it done yet? Or if it's stalled out, where is it at? Okay, and remember, sheet 1. Sheet 1, and we told it to go from 65,536 to 1, and put the result in on sheet 1, column C. Okay, so that's great. I hope you learned a lot, and talk to you soon. Talk to you in the next video. Bye.